Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time on our stage in Angus, please welcome to the stage my good friend, Munish Joshi. Make some noise. Clap, bitch. Don't be fucking clapping shit.
Holy shit, there's a lot of white people here today. But the cab fares I'm going to sell tonight are going to be bitching. Fucking great. Oh, first, let me honor you all, namaste bitches. It is so good to be here. And listen, Angus, if you do not laugh at my jokes, I will move here. Is that what you want? Another 7-Eleven? Oh, relax. I don't talk like that. Could you imagine, though? 20 minutes of that stuff. I do that every time I get a new girl in bed. It really freaks them out, too. Hey, you wanted me to come again? I'll do it. A little bit about myself. I am brown. I'm East Indian. I was born in India, shipped to Brampton, learned how to bring down property value, and now I'm up here. So that's kind of the path we take. It's an immigration path. And I got to say, I love these small towns. Canada, and especially places like Angus here. Where are the newfies? Are they here tonight? Or are they? There you are. How many rounds of the bar have you gone already? That's the sign. I got to tell you, Canada is one of the most beautiful places out there. I absolutely love Canada. I'm so grateful to be here. We have such diversity. We have such kindness here, such great people. But I'm sick and tired of some of the people that they let in here. And I'm talking about the immigrants, and I can say that. And I say that for this one reason, because when I've been at the airport and I've seen some of these guys come from my home country, and they come in there and they just have such attitude. And they're like, where the hell do I fucking go from here? And people here are very nice. The customs folks are like, listen, buddy, I know that's your first time in Canada, but here in Canada, we have a lot of choice. You can either go to Brampton, but wait, it's full. It's kind of full, and you guys have spilled over Malton. Here's your choices now. You can either go out west where it's minus 30 and cold all the time, or you can go out east where it's minus 30 and cold all the time. Maybe Saskatchewan where it's minus 40 and cold. Where would you like to go? Minus 30? Minus 40 cold? Oh, fuck that. I want none of it. All right, ship his ass to none of it. You know, I know that people complain about the cold and people complain about immigration. If you want immigration to slow down, freaking just publish the weather reports from here. And don't look so happy doing the shit that you do. Skiing. The only people who should be excited to come here are Swedes. That's it. Now, I tell you, I love comedy, and I'm really excited about this sort of stuff. And I've been on a high from this. But my girl, she's not such a big fan of what's been happening. She's like, oh, my God, if things take off for you, how do I know you're not going to leave me for a younger woman? And I'm an honest man. You don't. You don't know whether I'm going to stay with you if things take off for me. But listen, here's the links to the porn that I'm watching. You do what they do, we'll have no problems. You may have to bring a friend or two, but you'll have no problems. And I don't know why she's worried, because not a single woman in here fantasizes about an Indian guy. And it's true. Not a single woman has this on their bucket list. There is nothing sexy about what I have to offer underneath all this. And I'll tell you why. Indian people are damn hairy. It's true. In fact, the hair on my head does what every Indian does best. It immigrates. And it is immigrating down my back. And it is somewhere around my ass. And I'll tell you, it is thick too. When I fart, you don't even hear it. I could be walking around with somebody and just, what the hell is that? It's a text message. A text message? Why the hell does it smell like shit? I'm with Freedom Mobile. They're a shitty provider. I love making fun of stereotypes, though, because stereotypes are never, ever true. And you know the most common stereotype that's out there is the one about the brothers, that black guys have such big dicks. Not true at all. Not true at all. If black guys had such big dicks, would they be that good at sports? How can you run and jump with all that junk down there? That doesn't make any sense. But don't get me wrong. Some black guys do have big dicks. Colin Kaepernick, that guy had to take a freaking knee. He wasn't protesting. He was just tired. And I'll tell you why that stereotype bothers me the most. Because the real meat mongers out there, they're East Indian guys. It's true. We don't have any sports teams. And everything we do involves sitting. You go to a convenience store, guy's sitting there. Next time you go to the airport, ask that Indian cab driver to help you with his bag. Come on, buddy, help me with my bags. And he'll be like, come on, you help me with my bag. It's like a kid on my lap. And I know you guys have Indian people around here. You've seen them. After years of having sex, you see these old Indian women, they walk around like this. All fucked up smiles and stuff. And you know why our heads reverb like this? It's just the meat swinging. Hello. Next time, call Rajiv and IT and say, how big is your hard drive? Put it out right here, right now. You'll see for yourself exactly what I'm talking about. It's true. My girl, white lady, proud to have that. I got to say, when you have a white lady in your life and I have biracial kids, best thing out there. I sail through screening at the airport now with white kids. It is the best thing. Fucking love it. But I got to tell you, my wife, white lady and stuff, I'm telling you, this stuff is serious shit that I got down here. She has stretch marks. In fact, they're behind her ears. And she has a handicap sticker on the car, by the way. And sorry, did something fall out there? Have you been with an Indian guy? There is a bit of an echo there, so I know somebody has. I'll tell you, I have biracial kids. And when you have biracial kids, you get the best of both worlds. It's actually a beautiful thing. My kids are half Italian, half East Indian. They love to build shit. That's the Italian half. The problem is they use child labor. I have 4 daughters. I know, 4 daughters. Oh, yeah, I've been cursed. I've done something wrong. I chipped somebody off in a cab ride, and God's getting even with me. But 4 girls, like my house is like, it is a hellhole, period. Period. But I've been trying to lose some weight. My girls say you look a little too fat to be on stage, and you shouldn't go on stage that aren't reinforced. Hurtful people, I tell you, hurtful people. But one day, I've been drinking this stuff called Typhoon tea. Have you ever heard of this stuff? Stuff's amazing. It's a Chinese tea. It's a real tea. It's called Typhoon tea, and this stuff is guaranteed to help you lose 3 to 5 pounds per week. That's a minimum, because this stuff will give you typhoon diarrhea. In fact, I drank this stuff, and I shit so badly, I've gone through 3 pairs of pants, 4 pairs of underwear, and all my carpool buddies. It is finished. But one day, my daughter, sweet little girl, she accidentally drank some of my Typhoon tea. For an hour and a half, she was shitting her brains out. And when she was done, she came out, she was whiter than you. That's how good this tea is. She literally shit the Indian half out. I'm going to leave you with this one here. My wife is Italian, and every year we do the Italian thing, the thing at Christmas. And I'm sure everyone does this. When you get together with your family and friends, you do the family photo. And the family photo is an important thing to do. And everyone sets up the family photos the same way. You put the shorter people up front, put the taller people at the back. Whenever I go to the Italian household, there's just my wife, who's 5 feet tall, sitting at the front there, a sea of white people, and then me, this guy at the back. If you look at that photo, it looks like they forgot to pay a cab ride. But when you come to an Indian function, it's the same thing. We do the family photo as well. We always put the short people up front, the tall people back. My wife, blonde, green-eyed chick, sitting in the front, 5 feet tall, and all of us are smiling like no tomorrow because we're so happy to have one white person survive diarrhea and stay in that photo. That's the best thing out there. But if you look at that photo, and there's just this white lady, a sea of brown people smiling, it looks more like a hostage situation. All right, guys, that's my time. Where is our host, Mark? You.
Keep it going for Munish Joshi. See, immigrants are good. You know what I mean? Yeah.